my name is Kaelene. Welcome to the Book Buddies. Today I'm going to do my December wrap-up, and I'm pretty excited about it because I had a pretty good reading month. The first book I read, I don't have a copy of it because I got it from the library, but it is Dirt Diary by Anna Staniszewski, I think is how you say her name. And it is about this girl in junior high, and she has to help her mom clean houses, but the problem is she's pretty embarrassed because a lot of these houses is where the students live that she goes to school with, but after a while she starts to find out all their secrets. This book was pretty good. I gave it 4 stars. It was pretty much just a cute read. The one thing I didn't like about it was it just seemed really overly dramatic. I was like, I don't remember junior high being this awkward. But okay. The next book I read was Mrs. Mike by Benedict and Nancy Friedman. This was my, I believe, September TBR jar pick. And yeah, I didn't read it till December. So yeah, but I'm really glad I got to it because it's really, really good. I've talked a lot about it, so I don't really want to give a synopsis. But yeah, it was good. I gave it 5 stars, and I'm so glad that I finally got to it. The next book I read was The Lightning Thief. It's the first book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I've talked about this one before too, so I'm not going to give a synopsis, and you should probably know what it's about anyway. But yeah, Katie and I were going to read this together, but I kind of didn't get to it in the month that I was supposed to. But I'm also really excited that I finally read it because it was really good and it was really funny and just really exciting to read. I gave this one 5 stars. The next book I read, I don't have a copy of, but it is The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. It's the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I'm not going to explain it because spoilers, but yeah, I also gave that one 5 stars. And yeah, it was just really good for pretty much the same reasons as The Lightning Thief. The next book I read was Hearts of Avon by Scott Toney. I read it on my Kindle and it was my TBR jar pick for this month. Pretty much guy meets girl on a beach. She's being stalked by her crazy ex-boyfriend. There's a hurricane. I gave it 3 stars. I wasn't all that excited about it, but you know, it was okay. The next book I read is Ask My Mood Ring How I Feel by Diana Lopez. It is about this girl whose mother has breast cancer, so she makes a promise to God so her mom will get better, and it's about her trying to fulfill the promise. This book was really good. I gave it 4 stars, and I was kind of expecting it to be the same kind of book as The Dirt Diary, but it was a lot more serious for obvious reasons. I should have picked up on that, but it was a lot better than I was expecting, and I really enjoyed reading it. The next book I read was The Search for Joyful by Benedict and Nancy Friedman. This is the second book in the Mrs. Mike series, so I'm not going to talk about the synopsis because of spoilers, but yes, this one was also very, very good. Gave it 5 stars. I actually think I like this one better than Mrs. Mike, but yeah, it was good. The next book I read was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This book is a retelling of Cinderella, but it's set in the future and the main character is a cyborg named Cinder. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 5 stars. The only thing I didn't like was I figured out the plot twist in the very beginning. That was not cool, but other than that, I really liked it, and I talk about it more in my Christmas Booktubeathon wrap-up. But yeah, I really like this book, and I'm excited about the rest of the series. The next book I read is called Unexpected Gifts by Elena Aitken. I said her name at least 2 different ways in my videos. But this was on my Kindle. I read it for Christmas Booktubeathon also. Pretty much it's about this woman who does not like Christmas for certain reasons, so she pretty much runs away to a mountain lodge. And because of a mistake, she winds up in the same villa as this other guy who really loves Christmas, and he decides to get her in the Christmas spirit. It was sweet, and I liked it. Gave it 4 stars. Pretty much it was a quick read for Christmas Booktubeathon, but I still liked it. The next book I read was The Brothers O'Brien by William W. Johnstone with J.A. Johnstone. This was my TBR jar book for this month. I was less than impressed. I only gave it 2 stars. But it's Western, about this family and the ranch and protecting it. I just didn't really care while I was reading it. I was more concerned about the cat that's barely in the story than most of the people. So yeah. The next book I read is The 17-Second Miracle by Jason F. Wright. This book, I've talked about it a lot. It's in other videos. It's in my top 14 video and my December book haul. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one and it was really good and I'm glad I read it. The next book I haven't finished yet, but I'm getting really close and I think I can finish it before the end of this month, but it is Leaving Time by Jodi Picoult. I'm so excited about this book and I'm so close. I want to finish it. I only have a few more pages. Like, I'm pretty close to the end. So yes, I'm excited about finishing this. So all in all, in December, if I finish Leaving Time, I will have read 12 books. I am so excited about that. This is sort of what the stack looks like if you add the few that I didn't have. Yeah, this is awesome. I am so proud of myself. Anyway, that was my December wrap up. I hope you enjoyed it. I know Katie's going to probably post hers tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to hopefully finish this. So I will see all of y'all later. Bye! Hello, my name is Kaelene. Welcome to the Book Buddies. Today I'm going to do my December wrap up. And a lot of these houses are this. The next book I read is Ask My Root. Bleh. I'm not going to talk about the synopsis. Bleh. Speaking of cats, look, it's my buddy. He's not happy. That probably won't make it in the video. Will you make up your mind? Do you want in or out?